Hello, hello, hello. You are listening to 91.7 WXCI Danbury. Recording here doing the Monday night mashup as usual. Here with the real S-clive.
Yeah.
How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm good, man. You know, S-clive in the building, WXCI 91.7.
Yes,
That boy
sir.
G, you know what I'm saying, on the ones and twos. We're doing it straight, we're doing it live. Tune in.
He just released that new tape, ATL. Came out yesterday.
APL.
APL. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's you straight, bro. APL, man. You know, anti-predictable lifestyle. That's what it stands for.
Just released that new tape, Anti-Predictable Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now, what made you come up with that name?
Listen, man, you know, APL, you know, it stands for something. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, love of my life, you know what I'm saying, passed away this past August, you feel me? So it meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? And I was just, my mind was just boggled, you know, my whole mindset was just discombobulated, you know what I'm saying? And so I woke up one day and I decided to, you know what I'm saying, I just woke up and I just made the artwork. I made the artwork for the mixtape, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
For the project, and then I just said APL because that's my grandma's name. You know what I'm saying? Antonia Pierre Lewis. You feel me? So I just said it's gonna be ATL. I didn't even know what it was gonna stand for. I didn't even know what it was gonna mean. I just said this is what I'm about to do. And then as soon as I just kept working, the name unraveled itself. Anti-predictable lifestyle. You feel me?
So, I heard the album, and I think the album is pretty good. And I was wondering, while thinking of it, who produced the beats for it?
I got my producer, you know what I'm saying, Older Pro, you know what I'm saying. If you watching this shit, man, it's Duff. Shout out Older Pro, you know what I'm saying, one of the best producers up north, one of the best producers in Queens, New York, Murdoch, you know what I'm saying, repping Jamaica, Queens, he did. And as well as me, I produced too. So, you know what I'm saying? So I produced the songs. I produced the intro to the song. Me and him, we both did the song for the intro. I produced the last two songs. I produced Heart So Cold, and I produced Expiration. You know
That's
what I'm
nice.
saying?
How long have you been producing for?
Man, I've been making beats since I was in like middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my boy, you know, my homeboy at the time, you know what I'm saying? He kind of did some snake stuff, so I had to cut him off, you know what I'm saying? But he was my boy at the time, you know what I'm saying? And he hit me up, he like, yo man, let's rap. So we just started rapping on random beats that he made. And I'm like, yo bro, how you make them beats? He like, yo, I use FL Studio. So he downloaded the app. And then he just started making the beats. And I'm like, yo, how you do that? And he ain't really tell me what to do. He just was doing it. So I was just looking at him. I'm like, yo, I want to learn how to do that. So since then, since like probably like 11, 12 years old, I've been making beats. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been cooking up. I really don't display my beats like that because it's like at that time I just wasn't like, you know, I don't think I was ready to display the beats like that. I only produced like 3 tracks out of like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And it could be really good beats, but I just purposely, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I purposely withheld the beats because it was just like it wasn't ready yet. You know, I wanted to really grind out and find my true beat sound, you know what I'm saying? Because when you start off, you're not that good, you know, and you get better as you go. So I just been going. I'm sitting on like probably like 300-400 beats, you know, in the past like couple years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You should take some of those beats and make another project.
Listen, man, 2019, man, I got three projects coming.
Ooh.
Can't stop, won't stop.
That is a fact, sir. You got any ideas or names for those projects coming up?
Listen, man. Damn, I feel like I'm in LA Leakers, man. Listen, I got one project I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the most unique one that I want. Only the family.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Only the family.
You gotta stay tuned in order to hear the rest.
Stay tuned, man.
No.
Jug Giovanni on Instagram, man.
When I was listening to the album on the way here, what stuck out to me was when you did Shining.
For real?
You were like, Shining.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shining. Drip.
What made you come up with that idea for that is the hook?
You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, like, I listened to a lot of, like, you know, I would say down south music. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of New York music too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z, you know, people like that. But I listen to a lot of down south music, and Pharrell, growing up, was one of the like most inspirational people I known to make music. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of songs that I would listen to every day, and I didn't know Pharrell produced it. You know what I'm saying? It was just so odd, and he made hits, you know, but he was just so quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of got my inspiration from Shining from Pharrell and Clips. Grinding, and I know when it in the line when, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So when they was like, grinding, I was like, I listened to the song, and me and O, we was in the studio one night, you know what I'm saying, and he cooked up like a 10-pack in like, probably like 2 hours, 10 beats in like 2 hours.
That's a lot of beats.
Yeah, maybe less than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when me and O link up, bro, it's, you know what I'm saying, we organic with it, you feel me? We talk about life, we talk about, you know, what's going on, and, you know what I'm saying, if you want to make beats, you want to make beats. I don't force him to do nothing, you feel me? So it's like, you know, came through, and he just started cooking up, and it just ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? And so majority of those songs come from that day. Feel me? But when he made that beat, I was just like, damn. Like it just sound like something that's like out of space kind of music. Feel me? Like different. So I gotta come through different. I can't do like a basic chorus. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna listen to it, they gonna be like, all right, next. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. You feel me?
Yeah.
But so I was just like, I was just thinking, I'm like, all right, what I'm about to do.
He was contemplating.
I'm like, yo, how am I gonna make the song? I'm like, talk about jury, but how am I gonna talk about it? Because everybody talk about jury, but how can you make it different? How can people listen to the song and be like, damn, I'm with this? You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, they see my chain shining hard and they envy, but I don't get too friendly because they don't want me shining. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that I like added that, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, this song hard. This song hard.
For
You know what
them,
I'm saying?
we were talking about a lot of 3-6 music you used to listen to. Who are some of your biggest influences when it comes to music in general?
Yo, keep it real with you, man. I know a lot of people gonna get mad and envy, but growing up, I listened to a lot of Jeezy and Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jeezy and Gucci. It really doesn't make sense because they beefing with each other. You know what I'm saying? But it just, those two was kind of like, they were up there as far as the artistry, and like Jeezy was a professional dude. He was in business with Jay-Z. He was doing this. He got his liquor endorsements and stuff like that. And Gucci was just grinding. He was working. You know what I'm saying? And so both of them, it kind of like, you know, inspired me to be who I am today. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to a lot of Fabulous. I used to listen to a lot of Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell. You know, Jay-Z was up there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? And one of the most inspirational also was Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Wiz was like, because, you know what I'm saying, high school, bro, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
Car service. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to a lot of Wiz, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, when you write your music, what, like, environment do you like to write in? And, like, while you're writing, what keeps ideas coming into your mind?
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I write, that's if I write. Sometimes I won't even write.
Like the first track was a freestyle.
First track, it was really like, it was just, I heard the beat. I was at the same spot. I was in the studio, heard the beat, and I was like, it just came from the top, like flipping the script, and that's how I came with the chorus. You know what I'm saying? And so when I write, it's really like anywhere I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may have an idea that pop up in my head, and I'd be like, all right, I like that. All right, write that down. Sometimes I just wake up, you know what I'm saying? Because I wake up at like 6 in the morning every day. You know what I'm saying? I wake up 6 in the morning, and I would just, after I finish my business, finish working out, do what I got to do, straight music. Make beats or listen to music. Sometimes I just listen to a song. I don't even make nothing, I'll listen to a song for like a whole week. I won't make a song about it, but when it's the second week, I'll be like, all right, boom. Sometimes I'll just record on my voice memo and have the beat playing, and I'll freestyle a bunch of melodies, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how a song will come up. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends. Like, there's songs where I just freestyle out of my head. Like, I don't even write a pen. I don't even use anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a song. I dropped a single in May, The Bag. All freestyle. All came from my head.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I was listening to your album, I noticed, to me, this is the sounds that you were going for.
Yeah.
When you were recording it, I feel like that you were going for more like the harder sound. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, up to, like, starting at the 4th track, the first 3 were kind of like chill, like vibey, and then when it gets to the 4th one and on, it's like hard, it's like drill. You know what I'm saying? What made you wanted to go to that? What made you want to take the album into that direction?
You know what I'm saying? So how the album is, the theme of the album is really like, you can't assume. You know what I'm saying? You can't assume someone you think is for you, that been for you for all these years, they could turn around and just turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? You can never predict that people is for you. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be that sense. You know what I'm saying? It could be, as far as, things happen in your life. You can't predict life. Life is something that just happens like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like give or take. You know what I'm saying? It's good, it's positive, and it's negative. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I want to evolve the project. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first half of the project is really uplifting and positive, and once it get past the second half, it gets dark. It gets savage. So that's kind of what I had my mindset on, because it was like, the art cover, you seen the art cover, that it turned heads.
Yeah.
It's not
it's a
regular.
very interesting art cover.
Yeah.
You said you designed that, right?
Yeah, I made it myself. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like my own man. Because I'm very like tech savvy, and I always want to learn and create. You know what I'm saying? So I did the artwork. I've been doing my own artwork for years. You know what I'm saying? I just got better at it. More creative. Sometimes a person who does artwork don't even see the vision I see. But it has the good, it has the bad, it has the good side, the evil side, and I'm in the middle, blinded. So
it's a really interesting way to look at it. How long have you been making art for?
Shoot, I've been making artwork since I first really started recording music. You know what I'm saying? I was making artwork at probably 2010, 11. So 8 years. You know what I'm saying? But at first it was just really, like I said, it's just basic. You're not the best at the artwork. But you kept working, you kept doing stuff, and you get better.
Back to going back to your producing. What has producing taught you about your flow, and what is producing essentially taught you about like recording your vocals and like how your vocals blend with the beats? Like, what type of beats like go specifically with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's really like this. Like, when you really produce, it's a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a rapper, you just say the beat hot. It's hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, this beat slap. Like, this beat slide. You know what I'm saying? But when you produce it, it's just a whole nother world. Like, now I don't even listen to beats the same way other people do. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to a song like, I listen to Travis Scott album and I'll be like, oh my God, like the producers on this beat was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with me, I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't stay simple-minded when it comes to making beats. I try to do something different every single time. Like, I'll hear something, and what I hear, I evolve. I revolve the beat around the sound. You know what I'm saying? So if I hear a dark sound, a dark melodic sound, I'll revolve the beat around that and make it dark. You know, if I hear an uplifting sound, then I'll make it an uplifting beat. You know, so I kind of revolve around that dark kind of beat music. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do make good music, positive music. You know, uplifting music. You know, it don't gotta always be dark. I just know how to switch it up.
Yes, sir. That you do indeed. And another thing I noticed when I was listening to your album is your vocal range. There are some choruses and some parts where you started singing in that. And I was wondering how long have you been practicing your vocals in that range for?
See, I've been singing for a while now. You feel me? Like, well, my mom, she's a singer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mom, she's a singer. I was supposed to tell her to tune in, too. I got to text her and tell her that. But my mom, she's a singer, so, you know what I'm saying? When your mama go to church and she's singing, you go to church and you singing, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. You feel me? Like, straight like that. And so, when I would go to church, I was a part of a choir, youth group, you feel me? And like, I'd have to sing, and then I'd be like, Mom, like, come on, man, like, I don't like singing like that. I like to rap too, like, let me rap. And she'd be like, okay, rap, gospel rap, you know what I'm saying? So I would do the gospel rap. Sometimes I'll sing, you know what I'm saying? And so that's where it started right there.
What's the gospel rap?
Gospel rap, man, it was really just freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could just say like 4 bars, like, praise God every day, man, you know what it is. And then just like switch it up. Serve the Lord every day, man, you know what it is. And people, they just eat it up. Amen, you feel me? God bless.
So, I'm going to play phone numbers, the version that you sent me.
Yeah.
Would you like the viewers to know anything about this song before I play it? Is there any backstory to the song, anything interesting the listeners should know about?
Yes. I want everybody, who's listening right now. Now, you may be driving, you may be chilling in the car right now. I want you to listen. And if you know me, you know what's up. You feel me? If you getting money, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're getting $10. It doesn't matter if you're getting 100. It doesn't matter if you're getting 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? This song was mainly for the people who's making money electronically, hypothetically speaking. You know what I'm saying? So it's called Phone Numbers. You know what I'm saying? And so it's for people who just making money by any means necessary. Jug season. You know what I'm saying? Play that heat.
Automated voice messaging system
Jug
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I done made a couple thousand from my phone, yeah. So I spent a couple thousand for my stones, yeah. Private number steady calling, leave me alone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. Private numbers calling, leave me alone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. We only do meetups, we don't chat. 12 try to confiscate my jack. 3 iPhones and I got a trap. My major and my SI can't get hacked. My passcode so sophisticated. My mind is always innovative. Feds got niggas thinking crazy. Niggas too dedicated. You be doing the most, I be doing the least. Only time I do more is when I cook a beach. I just pay it in full, I don't pay for no lease. I just stack up this dough, I'm fermenting the yeast. First south by southwest, now north by northeast. My price just went up, now I'm charging 3G. Don't hit on my phone cause I'm on LTE, so you wasting my cash when you talking to me, boy. I done made a couple thousand from my phone, yeah. So I spent a couple thousand for my stones, yeah. Private number steady calling, leave me alone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah. Private numbers calling, leave me alone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, okay. Yeah. Verse 2 was less complicated. My bars got frustrated. Had to take a music hiatus to finish school and get upgraded. Got the game on lock now, suffocating in a chokehold cause I'm dominating. I would show you the picture, baby, but my phone ain't operating. Anything I touch, 24 karat toes, kid. I always gotta chase my goals, kid, cause the world always rolls, kid. The workload is so copious, I get conference calls with associates. A suit and tie don't prove holiness. I know CEOs selling opiates. Had a BlackBerry in the Nextel. Used to chirp cause I couldn't spell. Girls play me like a damn text bear, not a trying to make sex sales. Had a BlackBerry in the Nextel. Used to chirp cause I couldn't spell. Girls play me like a damn text bear, not a trying to make sex sales. I done made a couple thousand from my phone, yeah. So I spent a couple thousand for my stones, yeah. Private number steady calling, leave me alone, yeah. On the phone, yeah. Talking on the phone, yeah.
Okay. So, that was phone numbers.
S-clive phone numbers.
Now, what were you thinking when you were writing that song? Thinking about the money, obviously.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? Money. You know, when I made this song, it was really like, just like we was talking about before, like, I wrote the song like once I heard it. You know, it wasn't like, you know, I'm writing down. As soon as I heard that beat drop, I said, boom, I done made a couple thousand from my phone, yeah, because it's real. You know what I'm saying? I done made a couple thousand from my phone. You know what I'm saying? And what people don't understand is, like, you know, as long as you get it, you get it. You got it. As simple as that, you know what I'm saying? And there was times where I was selling food. Like, I was cooking in my dorm. Ask any WXCI student in WXCI history, you know what I'm saying? I was cooking, selling food. One of the things, you know, I was good at. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I was good at, making money.
What were you cooking?
Man, culinary skills on deck, brother. You know what I'm saying? I was making wings. Yeah, I could check out the Instagram with _twist. You know what I'm saying? I was making wings, shrimp, chicken breast, rice, french fries, all kinds of stuff. Quick food, you know, tapas food. You know what I'm saying? And I was good. Like, I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? My daddy, you know what I'm saying, he a chef. You know what I'm saying? He owned those restaurants, so I learned that from him. You know what I'm saying? So I was selling food at the time, and I was making money. I'm talking like, I'm clocking in 7 p.m., ending at 2 a.m.
Big cash out.
Big cash out, you know what I'm saying? Finesse. Judge.
When we were talking about your album just a minute ago, you mentioned something that caught my ear, that title, H4AP.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
H4AP, here for a purpose.
Now, what was that meaning?
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people on this earth, and that doesn't go just for me, that goes for everybody. There's a lot of people on this earth that, you know, that don't want to see you win because it's not them. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have that spotlight. They don't have that shine. They don't have that gift because they don't work hard. You know what I'm saying? And so they see you work hard and they see you get to it. You know what I'm saying? And we was all here for a purpose. We are all here for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? We all got our roles. You know what I'm saying? And when I made that song, it was just like real. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a purpose. they try to doubt me, but I'm here for a purpose. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I do feel you on that.
Skirt.
Now, as I was saying before, there were a couple songs that I felt were really good. And as I said, we were talking about how that was like your hit that put you on the map. I feel like this is a couple songs that can put you on the map too. Now, when you were composing the track lineup and everything, what do you think? When you were making this, did you think people would like, and what did you think people would like kind of brush to the side?
Keep it real with you. I think people, you know what I'm saying? Because people is a very broad statement.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I think people like the whole thing. You feel me? But now, some real, like, I made the whole project to, like, you know, every audience can appreciate it. Every audience can like it. You know what I'm saying? I got the smooth music. I got the rough drill trap. You know what I'm saying? I got the nice vibe music. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the question you asked, like, even when we were talking about before, like, I got like 4 singles on that project. You know what I'm saying? And Energy is one. Phone Numbers is one. Heart So Cold is one. You know what I'm saying? And Double Stuff. I feel like Double Stuff is a song that's gonna blow. You feel me? Double Stuff is gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ratchet. And sometimes you gotta get ratchet.
Yeah, that is true, man.
You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
you mentioned Energy.
Mm-hmm.
What was going through your mind when you made that one?
It was a lot of frustration.
About what?
A lot of people I just felt like everybody was trying to attack me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter who it was. You know what I'm saying? Cousin Debo, you know what I'm saying? It don't even matter who it was. Yeah, I don't have a cousin Debo. I was just but, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I wrote Energy, it was the same thing as Phone Numbers, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even like I wrote it. It was just like I heard the beat and I just said it, you know, because it was just real. Like, stuff like that, when music clicks like that, I just know it's going to be a hit. Because if I don't have to write it and it just comes out, I just know it's going to be a hit, you feel me? And Energy was just something like, you know, people tend to talk a lot. They tend to talk a lot of smack. They tend to talk a lot of BS, you know what I'm saying, to you over the internet, you know, through text or, you know what I'm saying, through other people. They'll talk behind your back, how you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? So Energy was just a song, like, keep that same energy. When I see you, keep that same energy. When my peoples pull up, keep that same energy. When I have my cousin Kasha beat your, keep that same energy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, it was real. It's real music. You know what I'm saying? It's nice vibe and it tells a story. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Now, would you mind if I played that real quick for the viewers
Of
to
course.
indulge in?
Of course. Let the streets is hungry, bro.
You gotta feed them somehow.
Eating.
This song is Energy by the man, the myth, the legend, the real S-clive.
Oh yeah. If you gon' talk that shit, you can say to my face, I want you, I want you, I want you to give it space, but I want you to keep that same energy. Oh, keep that same energy. Oh yeah, keep that same energy. Oh, keep that same energy. Yeah. Everything that kills me make me feel alive. I want you to keep that same vibe. Niggas hit the Twitter and begin to type. So when niggas see you with his own side, don't talk that. I ain't tell you talk back. Caught you outside and now you wanna fall back. Hard you was not that. Boy, you better stop that. Niggas know I got that. All I did was cock back. You don't want no problem, no. If that's the case, you know I saw, no. Came from the bottom, no. I'm just worried about the kind.
Yeah.
And that was Energy by the real S-clive.
Oh yeah.
Haha. Now, what promotions are you doing to promote yourself into the world?
You know what I'm saying? You know, we dibbling and dabbling, you know, in the promotion, you feel me? We dealing with the, you know, Instagram, IG promo. You might see me on the goddamn Instagram story. You might see me, you know, YouTube, you know, on the top banner, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really doing you know, radio runs too. You know what I'm saying? I got a few other radio runs lined up, so, you know, I'm trying to go on all aspects.
What other stations are you going to be on?
I've been talking to a night called. It's a podcast called A Night Called, and I've been I got dates set up with them at the end of this month. I think like a day before my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another interview this month with Elite Digital Radio. It's
Ooh.
like yeah. Shout out DJ Jewels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did his thing. Shout out DJ Jewels. And shout out Ashan Voyage
That is a fact.
for making that play. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to this, shout out. You know what I'm saying? We got to hit the studio. Dan Heatman, hit me up, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hitting you up. We're going to be in the studio soon, man. I think you and Penny. So we definitely going to do that.
I think it's going to be a really interesting collab.
Yeah. And I'm a producer, so I told him that. He's like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. And I got hundreds of beats. Hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never running out of music.
Unlimited music.
Unlimited, straight up. You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
do you still produce very, very often? Like, do you produce daily, weekly, or is this when you feel like it?
I would say I produce weekly. You know what I'm saying? When I was making this tape, I was producing daily. You know what I'm saying? And so when I finished producing the tape, then I kind of started doing it every other day. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to my beats every day. You know, listen to things like maybe new things. I could go, I'll hear something on the radio and I'll be like, all right, this sounds cool. Then I'll hear something and I'll be like, I want to make something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I basically do it every day. You know what I'm saying? I was about to do it today, but I had to do a couple things. You know what I'm saying, for the project. But I make beats, man. I got it on deck. And if you got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the most unique producers in Connecticut, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so different how I approach the music. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up. We'll make a project, man. Let's get it.
If you had a tip to all the producers listening right now,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say your number one tip would be to help people get to a better level of their production?
If you just starting off, don't be picky. Don't be picky. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, when you're making music and you may envision, yeah, man, I want this rapper to be on this beat. You know what I'm saying? I want the da-da-da. But sometimes you got to just open the gate and whoever's rocking with you, let them rock with you. Because that's how they grow the buzz, and that's how your music branches out. You feel me? And you could say, oh, I want to produce for these type of rappers that's already on. And so you may get, you know, once out of the blue, you know what I'm saying, one guy who want to get your beat, you know, stuff like that. But instead of doing that, you could open the gate and have a good 10 to 20 rappers making music on your beats. You know what I'm saying? And so that, just think of it like this, you know what I'm saying? Like that 10 to 20, if you got 10 people at least listening to their music, what's 10 times 20?
200.
And that's 200 people. And that's a minimum of 10 people. Now, if you're an artist, I'm pretty sure it's at least 100 people listening to your music, at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the numbers, that's all it is. Don't be picky. It's the numbers, you know.
All right. Well, I covered most of the things I wanted to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you would like to talk about involving the project or your music in any way?
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know who listening, but you know, I hope you know you getting inspired by what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, you know, I dropped this project. It means a lot to me. You know, I believe I'm confident enough to say it's one of the best projects of 2018. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of people who drop music this year. You know what I'm saying? And they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just with me, it's a level I put myself to, and I just feel like I work hard for me to say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be on all platforms. You know, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, I believe by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason why it's like that, cause you know what I'm saying, it was treating me like Lil Wayne and Birdman. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, the label. You know what I'm saying, the label was holding me back, man. So I had to come up in that bit with a bat. You know what I'm saying, slammed it on the table, man. And you know, they did their thing. You feel me? But right now, man, it's on YouTube, it's on SoundCloud, it's on Instagram Music. Yes, Instagram Music. You go on Instagram and then you press that music button. You type S-clive and you type any song. It's up there. You feel me? SoundCloud, it's up there. YouTube, it's up there. iTunes, it's coming tomorrow. You feel me? And one thing I want to say as well, I got merchandise coming soon.
Ooh, well, merchandise.
All I'm gonna say is I got hoodies and I got t-shirts and they fire. They fire.
Fire. Any design you want to talk about, or is it going to be confidential until release?
Damn, man, it's like LA Leakers in this bit, man. Nah, but it's gonna be fire, man. All I'm saying is, if you look at the project, our album artwork, it's just like that, but it's not like that, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's two sides, and that's all I'm gonna say. And if you want free merchandise, I want you to answer this question when I ask it, and you'll be, you know, a participant in a raffle. I'm having a raffle. I'm gonna give away a free, either free merchandise, you know what I'm saying, either a free hoodie or free t-shirt. But this is the answer. Okay. My what's the question about me? Like, ask me a question and I'm gonna answer it. Like any question about me.
Any question about you?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Damn, that's too vague, man. They could just look up the roster for WCSU, nigga. Something unique, maybe about like my past or something, like youth.
All right, what town were you from?
New Canaan, Connecticut, bro. I'm a suburban dude.
What street you grew up on?
See, you know what I'm saying? If I got the haters, they gonna pull up on me.
Ooh.
They gonna pull up on me, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, suburban dude. What's another question, bro?
Another question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite brand of jewelry? Or your favorite brand of designer clothing?
Favorite brand of designer clothing. Okay, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. What do I have at the crib? What I got at the crib?
Oh.
Shot, I don't even know. But you know what? I like Gucci. I got some Gucci at the crib. I got a few pieces of Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I like Gucci. So if you're listening, I like Gucci. And if you answer the question, you might be Gucci and get a hoochie. I mean a hootie.
All right, man. This has been the S-clive interview.
S-clive interview, man. If you got, hey, listen, man. Let me kill some beats.
Oh, that's true.
Let me kill some beats, man.
I forgot about that. We still gotta do that.
Hey.
All right. You ready for the freestyle?
Hey, listen.
It's a challenge freestyle. You gotta keep it as clean as possible.
Let's get it then. All right. Let's get it then.
All right.
Tune in, man. Oh. Hey. Look. Free face right now, look. Hey, free face. That boy, he got life. Murder case. He don't see the light, and my friends is white. If I get in trouble, I be fine. They be doing white. I don't do that stuff, I just sip lines. I'm a pole foe, but I'd rather flip it than sip it. Rather make it than break it. Rather trick it than lick it. I be passed out, assed out. Now I'm getting cash now. Free Big Meech, cause I'm blowing money fast now. Do the dash and I won't pull over, cause if I stop then it's gonna be over. Ooh. I'm riding dirty like I got the toaster. Don't bob and weave, I don't got no closure. On that mud and I pull me a for loco. And I'm in the club, left with my girl, went to Soho. Then she jumped up on my stick like a pogo. I'ma blow a kiss, ignorance is bliss. Shorty got that cake, she just wanted to taste. I told that girl no, she gon' drop to the floor. I pay her no mind, I'm keep counting my dough. My diamonds is flawless, that's why they causing jealousy. I beat the case in August, that's why I'm just being honest. Ain't listen to no deputy, they realized I was stronger and then they try to arrest me. But free face, that boy he got life. Murder case, he don't see the light. Hey, and you know I'm trying to fight. If you messing with my boys, it's alright. You gon' see the light, all my dudes is white. Like I said before, they be doing white, but I'm tripping, chilling. Everybody know I'm good, but I'm really villain. I'm hitting on the beat, Nick, take K, bit, take K, and I did the damn race. Gotta forget S-double-P face, watch PP, hey, and the Jesus piece got freckles, you dig me? She chuckled, you dig me? I eat, hey, I got ruffles, you dig me? I'm wavy, these girls going crazy for me, but I'm dubbing them, they know I got that 80 for me, got an 80 piece and a 40 piece on my neck, and the Cuban link, yeah, you know I eat for respect, I'ma eat on a beat, and I feast on the checks, hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Killed the whole beat.
Man, that's alright, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little freestyle rusty, but you know, we did our thing.
Freestyles are amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I could go for some more, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta get to the money.
It's about time for Late Night Noise to come on at 11 o'clock. I believe he's in the studio next door.
What's happening at Late Night Noise? You dig?
Yes, sir. He's coming on 11.
11? What time is it right now?
10:55.
55, boy. We got 5 minutes. I can shout out my people.
You go ahead.
Listen, man. You listening right now, man, I'm going to shout out a few people. I'm going to shout out my mama. You know what I'm saying? My biggest inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my mama. I think she listening right now. Mama, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Shout out Maui Nation. Shout out Dapper Don E. Fleet Capo. Maui ARN. Oda Pro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my fans. All the people who appreciate my music, you know what I'm saying? All my family that support me. If you support me, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you and I love you. I love all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and new music on the way. That's all I gotta say, 2019.
If I may make a quick shout out too, Corey texted me and asked if we could shout him out too. So, you know Corey?
Corey Staggs?
Mm.
Shout out that boy C Staggs, man. He doing his thing, man, and I respect that boy, man. I was supposed to make a beat for him a long time ago. We was living in Centennial. I think he lived right next to me. He was my dorm neighbor. You feel me? I was supposed to make a beat, man. Hit me up, dog. You know, we sitting on that music. Shout out C Staggs, man. He doing big things. I respect his craft. You dig?
Yes, sir. If you're driving at night, tonight, safe driving. If you're in your dorm chilling, safe studying.
Study.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.